Perfect.
Welcome into Tips for Gamers, and in today's video we're going to be talking about what to expect if you run a little bit of a higher XP slider or settings. And we showed you guys our video previously, which will pop up in the top right corner of your screen, of the best, most realistic sliders in Madden 22, and that is definitely something that you should check out before you watch this video, or at least after you watch the video. That's fine too. Either way, just watch the video. Now, with that being said, guys, if you guys like the content we produce, then leave us with a like and a comment down below. You can say anything, just make sure it's appropriate. Just say chunky beef, barbecue beef. It doesn't matter. We give it a million of them. Just say one of them. You know, one of them. It really helps out. We can't thank you enough. Anyways, a lot of people wonder what your salaries, cap space will look like if you run a higher XP threshold. It's a very good question. Very, very good question. So we're going to show you here what they look like with a higher XP setting. And you know how teams are faring through this whole thing, and you're going to see that it's fine. It's more than fine. A lot of these teams have money to play with. 69 million here. You know, they got 6.34 million. They signed Joe Burrow to a decently hefty contract, and what we have found out through a higher XP slider is that it balances out. 47.3 million. These guys have more money today than when you start out in Madden. Most of these teams are almost negative. If not, they have like $1 million, $2 million. They have more money today with a higher XP setting than they do in the very beginning of Madden. And that's just crazy. And quarterbacks in general, the position that you're most worried about for obvious reasons, because these guys are just super expensive. But you're seeing that, you know, the contracts are just not insane. You know, 26.4 million, 35.7 million. So if you guys are using our best, most realistic XP sliders, this is what you're going to expect over time. The Colts have $102 million right now to spend. $47 million, $41 million. And if you look at the quarterbacks, you're going to see a higher overall quarterback than what you would typically see in a 10-year sim if you just keep them at the exact same sliders that Madden gives you at the default. So once again, yeah, you're just going to see tons and tons of money, and we'll go down the list. Very few teams are struggling here. Very, very few. 113 million. In fact, these teams could buy almost a whole nother team. At least a third of another team with this $113 million. So I wouldn't worry about a higher XP threshold, because your XP slide or your contracts will iron themselves out and everything will balance. And that's what we're finding here. So do not worry. Make sure to check out that other video, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Perfect.